Yo, it's your boy P. Camp. So Nore went on the Breakfast Club today and apologized for the Drink Champs episode recently done with Kanye, because Nore was not as vocal as he normally is in these situations. He didn't talk as much, at least mostly in the beginning. I don't know. I didn't watch the episode. It was a 3.5-hour interview, and I was not about to give that much time to Kanye right now. I'm sorry, Ye, but do you, brother. Talk as much junk as you want to talk. You ain't about to keep my attention for that long. But I guess you got it somewhat anyway, because I'm making another video about it. But I found it interesting that Nore and Drink Champs, I don't know who made the decision, whether it was Puff or Revolt or whatever, to make the decision to take the episode down. And I don't know what reasons for which they decided that it was worthy of being taken down either. But I know Nore just expressed regret for not interjecting as much as he should have and pushing back on some of the things that Kanye was saying because he felt some type of way, but he didn't really do it till way later in the episode when he felt like, and then at that point, it's kind of like the time has passed to really do it to where anyone would notice. And I thought his apology was genuine. I appreciated him apologizing, although I didn't really know what had been said because I didn't watch it, you know what I'm saying? So I'd seen small clips here and there, but then, you know, I heard about the George Floyd comments where he talking about fentanyl. That was a flat out lie. That's a flat out lie. I mean, say what you want to say, because Candace Owens made a documentary about it, talking about whatever she want to say. But, you know, I'm not too fond of most of her talking points anyway. So it is what it is. But I think where the pushback came, as far as the community we know, that anytime you speak of them, is pushback. But I don't know what was said to trigger it, because I've seen a few comments and I'm like, I can't put my finger on what was anti-Samsonite. You know the word I want to say, but much like the video I'm talking about, I don't know which way my words will be treated when it comes to the algorithm. So I have to be careful. I just don't know what, you know, but like I say, I didn't listen to it all. So if you heard something I didn't hear, put it in the comments for me and let me know what I missed. But it's something like the tweets that I heard he said before now too. It's like, okay, he said, I'm going DEFCON 3. He spelled it wrong. And I honestly do not believe he meant to spell it that way. You know what I'm saying? But I believe that this group of people is very touchy. And it's like, even when you mention their name, it just has to be a thing. And listen, I don't agree with Kanye on a bunch of stuff. Just like I said earlier, I'm sick of even hearing his antics, because he does these things to get attention, views, money. He knows how to market and drive the eyeballs to what he is doing at that point in time. And he knows it's going to be the hot button thing to press to bother people. And he loves bothering black folk over his affinity for white folk. And then he somehow tries to explain it in a genius type of way. And it's like, oh man, explain away. But you're not going to make me think you're a genius or a free thinker because you just choose the coon. I mean, if you like the coon, just say you like the coon. You like cooning, you like white women, you like white folks. You very much seek their approval before you seek ours, even though we was the ones that was with you from the start, you know. But it is what it is. You don't owe us nothing. You don't owe us nothing. We don't owe you nothing. Nobody owe nobody nothing. But feel how you feel. Do what you want to do. But I just think Kanye does this often when he is craving attention. When he wants some attention, he presses that black folk button that is to say something pro-white, pro-right supremacist, and he says it purposely to invoke the rage and the backlash and the attention of black folks. And it just pretty much sparks everybody to go watch what he's doing and where he's doing it and how he's doing it. And it's a whole lot of racist white folks that agree with this type of thinking. So of course, they're happy as well when he says these type of things. But I'm just saying, it's just all about the eyeballs. He's done it for years to drum up attention. But I'm just going to say this, just like I said earlier, I don't like the hate speech covering that everybody throws around so easily, because I can't say from the clips that I saw that he said anything hate speechy towards this community of people that is always so touchy when their name is brought up. I don't like Kanye's talking points either, but I can't say it was hate speech. I can't say it was hating these people. From what I heard, he was just like, these people have banded together. They used an opportunity in history to start to get money. Once they started to get money, they became very relevant and prevalent in certain forms of business. Some, namely entertainment, music, communications, and broadcasting. These people have done very well in these businesses. And a part of the reason that they've done so well, just like in most other businesses, is that the people at the lower end of the totem pole are given the shorter end of the stick. And it's just the truth. And that's business. Now, one comment he made about, as far as rappers, he like, do you see any black rapper? He like, all black rappers, just about 95% of all black rappers are signed to these people. And he say, you don't see any of that race signed to a black rapper. Well, yes, Kanye, because there aren't many of those rappers that exist. The only one that I even would think to know of is Lil Dicky. So that was like a dumb statement to make. Even if you made that statement about white folks, even though there are way more white rappers today than there's ever been, there's not many compared to how many black kids rap. You know what I'm saying? So, of course, there's going to be a discrepancy on who is signed to who. And if that race did sign, why would they choose to sign with a black guy when their race is like doing so well in most of the industry and all of these? Why would that? Would make no sense at all, unless it was something just astronomical like a Jay-Z or something like that. They were all like, well, they want me to go sign with him. He wants to do an album with me, and he wants me to sign with him. Like, you know what I'm saying? Something of that sort. But I just don't see this as a disparaging remark, let alone a hateful one. And it's like I said in the video I did before about him getting canceled off of, about the shop not airing his episode. I didn't know what he said, so I didn't know to say if it was hate speech or not. And I guess you could call me a hypocrite for being able to see this Drink Champs interview and not going to look at it. I just had enough, man. I had enough Kanye and his talking. But I do feel like from the clips that I saw, I didn't see anything egregious. I didn't see anything hateful. You know, I didn't agree with the things he was saying, but as far as that community, I didn't see any hate. And you know, and not to compare Kanye to the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan, but I also felt like back in the day, he received a lot of this same backlash, and to this day he still does with the same community. And I chalk it up to they often take pleasure in misconstruing his words. But I don't know. You tell me what you think, what you don't think. I just feel it's a very touchy line. It's a very thin line that we play between labeling somebody anti this and anti that and hateful just because they don't agree with our point of view. And if you don't want them on the platform, just don't invite them, you know? But y'all tell me what you think. It's your boy P. Kemp.